Yeah, how you doing?
Oh, all right. I'm like exhausted from work. Um, I got a long day tomorrow, so I'm taking Friday off and flying back to Chicago for a golf tournament. So it's like busy. But
Yeah. Well, at least you get a long vacation and have a little fun.
yeah, it should be good. Um, so these guys, New York. Um, I haven't heard of Sarah Judd before. Have you ever played her?
Yeah, we played a 45-day official friendly. I can't remember who won though. I was just looking at the ITSR pages of both of our opponents. They're both kind of low ranked, like I think like 5,249 something or something like that. But both of them have been steadily increasing their ranking recently, also. So they're not necessarily as bad as what their ranking is.
Yeah, Gabriel Panic. He used to have a very high ITSR, and then it looks like it really dropped. Like maybe he had like a bad streak or something.
Is he on New York?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think he's playing with them today. Their team captain said in Discord it was going to be um, Zaem and Brown Town, I think, is the other player.
Oh,
Uh, I don't think, unless unless he shows up at the last minute or something.
hmm. Okay. Should be
But
interesting.
anyway, if we win, we're in. And then if we lose and then win against Washington, then it goes down to turn score three-way tiebreaker between us and California and New York.
Yeah, I saw that. That was a really nuts scenario. The odds of that happening are like pretty much 0% though. But
No,
so
all that needs to happen is for us to lose today and then beat Washington.
yeah, that's true.
But I don't think that's going to happen. I think we're probably going to win both games and get the number one seed. Really, the only game that we lost
It was that
was,
bullshit game where we got completely steamrolled.
yeah, we got bad cards, and also I played bad in that game. But I felt like we got pretty unlucky in that game also. So if we end up going 5-1, that's pretty good.
Yeah, Zaem and Browntown. I see what you're saying. I haven't. I don't think I've played either of them. I didn't realize you were up to ITSR 29. That's pretty good.
I was up higher than that. I think I was up to like 17 or something for a while, and then I lost that heartbreaking game to Red Radish. If I had won that game, I think I would have been at a new all-time high.
Mm,
I needed to
yeah.
protect my Chernobyl from the missile envy on turn 9. I should have thought of that. I had tons of time. I don't know. I just never occurred to me until it happened. That was a brutal game.
Yeah,
It
protecting
was the
the
most
missile.
complicated ending I think I've maybe ever seen in a Twilight Struggle game. I spent so much time thinking about the turn 10 play. Oh my god, that turn 10 was complicated as hell. And my scoring card, or one of my scoring cards, didn't come out on turn 10. It just was, I think Europe it was. I can't remember for sure now exactly how it happened. I think Europe never got played. It was just in the stub at the end of the game. Brutal. In fact, the last two games I lost to Red Radish, I feel like I, if I literally had just made one fewer mistake on both of those games, I feel like it would have been a win. But yeah, he's a tough opponent. He beat me 8 out of 10 games so far. I think most of them were in the RATS, maybe all of them.
You know what's funny, Kevin? I just realized I never clicked that we won the game, so the timer ran out and we didn't get ITSR from the last win.
Outplayed.
But I don't think we care about the ITSR of the team Nevada account, right?
Nah. You know, I was just thinking it'd be kind of cool to have teams on the either on their separate ITSR board or mixed in with the players. You could have a player play against a team and have it count for ITSR, or teams play friendlies against each other and it counts for their ITSR.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not gonna suggest it in the Discord though because the people that organize this stuff already did a bunch of free work, so I'm not gonna suggest that they do more work.
These guys are a couple minutes late now.
Well, they're definitely
Oh, hold on.
around
So,
because they were posted on the Discord earlier, or at least one of them was.
yeah, I just got an email from them. Their computer like force restarted, so it'll be like a minute too late.
Oh yeah, I just bought 10 pounds of Gardettos.
What are Gargettos?
It's like those. It's like it's like a mixture of pretzels and rye crisps and um, I don't know what you call these other things. It's like a salty snack mix type of thing. You never tried that before? They're so good.
No, that sounds good though. Huh.
It's way better than just eating pretzels. It's a big
Yeah.
upgrade. I bought a 10-pound bag of it on Amazon. Man, it's gonna take me forever to get this place ready. The pipe that's going underneath my house that connects to the city sewer is getting clogged up, and I haven't even nothing's even gone through it except for just toilet paper. Just the toilet paper's
Yeah.
clogging it up. Like, man, it's probably
Oh
the
wow.
same pipe that was installed in 1915 when they originally built this house. It's probably a clay pipe that's got a bunch of tree roots growing through it and stuff. I have to look at my insurance policy and see if they cover this kind of thing.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, that sounds like that could get really expensive if they have to dig up the pipe and replace it.
Yeah, that's the worst thing. Like, they're gonna have to dig up. They're gonna like I got a concrete floor in the basement. They're gonna have to dig all that up to replace the pipe. It looks like
Oh
it's never
wow.
been dug up before. So this is probably the same pipe that's been in there since 1915. I'm guessing. I don't know, but I don't know. I'm worried that I'm gonna have an expensive plumbing thing in my near future.
Yeah, that sucks, man.
Everything else is working all right though.
I uh I had something similar. I got out of my car today and I smelled this really strong oil smell. Like, oh, that's not good. So,
Leaking oil.
yeah, we'll have to see. I mean, I didn't see any spots like marks on the parking spot I'm in, but it smells awful. Like it smells like something's burning.
Yeah, you better
So,
better take it in.
yeah.
If you wait too long, it could cause more problems.
I'm not getting any alerts or lights inside the car going off though, so I guess that's good at least.
Yeah, you better take it in anyway if it smells like that.
Yeah.
Could be something that doesn't cost that much, but if you let it persist, it might ruin your whole engine.
Oh, they just got online. All right, we should be starting soon.
Sweet. One nice thing about living here that I didn't think about before I moved here is like it's really significantly cooler here than it is where I used to live, like farther south in Missouri.
Oh yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, it's like I was looking at the weather report yesterday. It's 10 degrees cooler here.
Wow.
Yes, yesterday. I mean, it doesn't average that much, like, but it seems like on average it's like 2 or 3 degrees cooler here, which is like really nice.
Yeah, dude, I'm so sick of the 120-degree heat in Vegas. It's awful.
Yeah, it's like living in hell.
Yeah.
Even in the middle of the night, it's um, too hot. At 4 in the morning.
I was about to say this hand really sucks, but then I realized we're US and I'm like, okay, this isn't as bad as I initially thought.
Europe scoring, that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. Getting D-stall would have been nice.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't a great hand, but I've seen worse.
What's our hand
We've got to
line?
hold the Comic Con though for blockade protection. This is very low ops, actually. What are you thinking for the headline, Kevin? I kind of like CIA here.
Yeah, it might be our best option.
Gives us a lot of information, especially if we've got the Comic Con in our hand. So
CIA is really nice at the beginning to be able to step into Pakistan, and that way there's no way you can get shut out from the adjacency there.
yeah, and with us having the war, that could possibly be huge. Um,
Indo-Pak War is kind of a good headline here too. I don't know. I mean, they're both kind of bad, but I don't know. Maybe CIA is a little better than IP War.
oh, as US turn one, I love getting IP war. I think this is pretty straightforward. I think we headline CIA,
I'm
and then we
cool.
put one in Pakistan, and if they coup Pakistan, we blow them up with the war.
I'm cool with headlining CIA.
I'm also thinking 442 for the opening. What do you think of that?
Yeah, I like it.
All right, lock this in.
Yeah, I like it.
And CIA headline.
Yeah.
Nice.
When their hand pops up, let it stay up for a couple seconds so I can write it down here. Yeah, if we didn't have Europe scoring in our hand, it would suck a lot more. But get, getting the Europe scoring off. Although the last time we played, we had Europe scoring on turn one, and we had to play it for even.
Yeah, I'm still pissed off about how that was so suspect how they tapped Europe twice.
No, I don't think it was suspect. I think we should have played Europe scoring earlier than we did instead of detouring for too long, and they kind of burned us for that mistake. It is sort of an odd play, but I don't know. It kind of makes sense because the other two scorecards are gone. Playing into the unscored region is a pretty natural play.
Uh, if we can get the Europe scoring off, I'm feeling great about the board.
Yeah, there's no reason we can't get the Europe scoring off, especially when they're going to headline that. Middle East
Oh, so they
scoring
do
in
have
their
the
hand.
blockade. That's really weird that they'd headline Arab Israeli over Sock Gubs.
Okay, okay, I
Do you
got.
want to do a change of plans and put the op in Iraq instead of Pakistan?
That's a good question. I was just thinking about that too.
I actually really think that's pretty important.
Yeah, yeah, I like it. I like it.
I mean, do you think there's any risk of them cooing Italy and clearing us out? That would be disaster.
I think the risk of losing our presence in Middle East is worse than the risk of losing Italy.
Yeah. All right. Is this what we want to lock in?
Yeah, I think anything else would be a mistake.
They were clearly going for the presenceless Middle East, but we diffused that risk.
Yeah, yeah. I like the AI war headline there by them. I don't know if it's what I would have done, or maybe I don't know. I guess it makes sense, like with Middle East scoring in your hand. I can see it.
I probably would have gone sock Govs and cooed Italy is my personal opinion.
Yeah, but they
Um,
don't know that we have Europe scoring though.
yeah, I mean, I just think getting Italy is such a huge game changer. Worth so much more than the Middle East.
Yeah, it's a pretty big country.
Now they're in kind of a gross spot, I think.
If I were
I took a
them,
screenshot of their hand too.
I would be thinking about cooing Iran. That's probably what I would
Yeah, they
do.
have two good three ops to burn on that, but I mean, cooing a two stability country with a three op when the opponent has adjacency is kind of like you're not likely to win that coup battle.
Well, they get two shots at it, and we only get one shot at it if it goes back and forth on the first two.
Yeah, they don't know how bad our hand is. I mean, maybe we kind of telegraphed it with the CIA headline, but
Yeah, that's a sign of a bad hand. And also, even though they don't have Asia scoring in their hand, getting that Pakistan adjacency is pretty big. especially because they don't have any way to get Thailand adjacency, so they have to get into Asia somehow. That's what I would do if I was them. I would coup Iran right here.
Yeah, I
Excuse me.
mean they headline the Arab Israeli, so I kind of feel like you stick to that game plan. It's just not going to be as effective now that we're not going to get completely kicked out.
Yeah, I think it's still their best play, even with the blue one in Iraq. I think it's still their best play to coup Iran here.
They're spending a lot of time on this. I don't think it's that hard of a decision, to be honest with you. Like, what else could they be thinking of doing?
I guess their
Like two
second
South Korea, one Afghanistan, like something weird like that.
I guess their second best play is to coup Italy.
I mean, with the only four op they have is U.S. Japan. I don't think they'd want to play that.
But I think coupping Iran is their best option here, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't
I
think
can't
there's
think of
really
anything
any
better than
debate.
that.
I wouldn't be spending 7 minutes on that.
I guess the other thing they could do is just try to place influence in the Middle East instead of cooing, but I don't think that's as good.
Yeah, they got to go for Dom in Middle East. They can't let us keep Iran.
They could get Dom without cooing, but they need mill ups too.
Influence, okay. We know they don't have Asia.
What a weird play.
Hmm. All right, Kevin, what are you thinking here?
I want to take Pakistan and put one in Malaysia, which
I
feels awfully weird because that's the only scorecard that's not active, but I still think it's good.
I definitely agree with Pakistan, but I think that one op is much better in France, considering the state of Europe. And we have
Yeah,
to,
actually, you're right. It should be two Pakistan and one France. That's the play. Yeah, that's it. That's much better. Yeah,
yeah, lock this in.
yeah, lock that in. Yeah, there's no rush on Malaysia actually because they don't have any access cards. It's so
Yeah,
I'm
we
not
would
used
give
to
them
knowing their
access
whole
for giving
hand
them
on
food
turn
credit.
one, but yeah, we know for sure they don't have any way to access Thailand, so there's no rush to go
They
into
need to spend
Malaysia.
at least one turn getting Middle East presence, and then they need to play the scoring. So they don't have like a ton of time to be fighting Asia, you know?
Two Afghanistan is just a waste of two ops here. Basically, I think that was really weird and bad.
Yeah, that was really strange.
I mean, there are so many countries that need those two ops before Afghanistan does, especially when you have Middle East scoring in your hand.
I mean, that's such a passive way to get to Pakistan too. The much more active thing to do is to coup Iran, especially because you have the scorecard.
Yeah, and you need mill ops. And now, if they coup Pakistan, it's really awkward for them also because that's just more That's what they're gonna do too. Yeah, I like putting one more in Pakistan here. I think.
With Truman.
Well, actually,
How about with UN? How about with UN?
well, let me think about this for a second. Might be better to UN Korea and then play Comic Con on AR6.
They have blockade, so we're losing an extra round if we do that.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're right. We have to play it for one up. Um, yeah, I don't know. Well, let me think about this for a second. Because if they put three in Pakistan, then we got the IP war.
Yeah, I don't think we want to play the IP war now. I think we want to keep that.
Yeah, we have to get up somehow, but I don't know if that's the best way to do it, though. Maybe just putting one in Pakistan here is good.
Yeah, I like keeping Truman in case something weird happens in Europe,
I'm
like they
co-
jam Germany.
I think this looks pretty good.
Yeah, and they know they know that we saw they have blockades, so it's not like we're giving away information with the UN because it would be weird to UN something given they have blockades. So I don't think we're giving away information here.
Yeah. They don't really have any good space cards in their hand. I mean, they might want to space East European unrest or Japan, but I don't know. I don't think I would space either one of those if I were them.
They're playing super weird. It's like they're playing like they don't have Middle East. Like they have Asia instead.
Yeah, I think I think they kind of made a big mistake with Afghanistan there.
I don't understand the Afghanistan Pakistan emphasis. Do you know if they're streaming too?
I don't think they are. Or yeah, I don't think they are. I could be wrong though. The U.S. Cup game between Illinois and who was it? I can't remember now. Illinois and somebody is going on right now also. DC maybe, I can't remember.
Oh, it's a friendly match, so it's not
Oh,
serious.
oh, I thought it was a U.S. Cup game. Okay. They're really eating up a lot of clock here too.
And I mean, I think this is just so obvious that you coup Iran that I don't understand what they're thinking about.
They know they don't have 3 hours for this, right?
Yeah, this is like their eighth game, so yeah, seventh game, eighth game.
Yeah, they might assume it's 3 hours because you put the timer on 3 hours though. Let's just make sure that they know what the timer is. Okay, they know.
Hmm.
We
They're
barely have
burning a lot of
enough.
time on this.
We barely have enough ops to get Europe Dom here. We don't want to put ourselves in danger of missing the Europe Dom here either, because it's kind of similar to the situation. Oh, they did space that card.
That's like such a nothing move. Like that doesn't advance their board position. I think we Korean War into France now because of the risk of not getting the Europe. We want to get that Europe Dom locked in, right?
Let's space the Korean War, but not right now.
Well, we'd have to play Indo-Pac to get the Dom, and I'd like to keep holding Indo-Pac.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, yeah, let's just take France then with the Korean War. I'm cool with that. That was a lucky roll.
Yeah. They're getting late in the turn. They have to get Middle East Dom and score Middle East as two of their next get Middle East presence and score Middle East as two of their next three actions.
I think it's kind of unlikely that they're going to event this blockade on this turn. If I were them, I would not event the blockade this turn. I would hold it if I were them
Yeah.
to try to pick up the Red Scare purge, and especially because we saw their hand, we might be able to actually bluff and just play the Comic-Con early if we have to do it to maintain Europe Dom. Like say if they invented socialist governments here and took two out of France and one out of West Germany, we could replace it with the Comic-Con, and they probably won't event the blockade.
Yeah. They're deep in the turn. They don't have Middle East presence, though, which is getting worrying. I
Yeah,
think this turn they have to coup Iran. I don't think they have a choice.
they really need to start looking at Middle East. I don't know if I've ever spaced the U.S.-Japan card on turn 1. Maybe once.
I mean, the 4 ops are really good.
Yeah, you give up 3 out. Oh, yeah, they did event it.
They did event it.
Very interesting. So, yeah, Comic-Con's going to be what it has to be.
Yeah, because they have to spend turn 5 getting Middle East presence, so they're not going to be able to blockade us this turn. So lock this in.
Yeah, that's got to be what it is.
They've gotten so deep in the turn that this is actually now a huge disaster for them.
Can you click on the 1 for me real quick? Discard 7. What did I miss here? Oh yeah, Warsaw Pact got discarded and not removed. Okay, I got it now.
Yeah, we can guarantee the Europe Dom now because they have to do Middle East for sure next action round.
Yeah, it would be pretty insane not to.
Yeah, I'm really kind of confused at what their plan is here.
Yeah, that was a pretty wacky turn 1. I think that socialist governments event was also a pretty wacky play.
Yeah. This has to be Iran or Saudi. Yeah, okay. Makes sense.
You know, actually, what we should do here is we can use Well, wait a minute. Let me think about this for a second. They have to play Middle East scoring on their next AR. So if we
Yeah.
pop Syria here,
Like coup it with Indo-Pac.
or we could, yeah, if we could.
We don't have adjacency. We can't tap it.
Right, right. But yeah, cooing it gets mill-ups for us also.
Yeah, so coup it with Indo-Pac, right?
That makes sense to me because if it's successful, we could catch them presenceless in the Middle East, and we need to get mill-ups anyway.
Yeah, so launch the coup on Syria.
I think that's the play, man. I can't. Yeah, that looks like a good play to me. Ooh.
All right, we hit it.
Yeah, that's pretty brutal.
That's really a huge blunder by them.
Very good time to roll good too.
Yeah. Imagine if we got a 6. Oh
yeah,
boy.
that would have been ridiculous.
That's pretty devastating.
And they
You know, you get D-style and D-call. Wow. Okay. Hello.
So, if they event blockade this turn, we just have to let it go off so we can hold the D-stall through the reshuffle.
Yeah, the only headline that destroys us is purge, so I think we gotta defect it. Because if they purge us, that blockade is a disaster.
No, we want the blockade to go off so we can hold D-stall through the reshuffle.
Yeah, but if they purge us, then we're gonna have to play decall.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, right.
So I think defectors is the headline. As much as I'd like to headline Marshall Plan, I think it's got to be defectors.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Of course, they don't necessarily have to headline Red Scare Purge. They could headline something else and then event the Red Scare Purge on turn 1. Although defectors can block other pretty good cards also, like Vietnam
Vietnam.
Revolts and
Yeah.
De Gaulle, and yeah, I like defectors. I like it.
Yeah. Lock in the defectors.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh wow. Okay. So now we're gonna get D style through the reshuffle.
Yeah, we don't even have to give up the West Germany for it now. That's pretty beautiful.
This is like disaster for them. Hmm.
We need to step into Malaysia.
Yeah. The problem is they have the Dom no matter what now. I think right.
Yeah, but I don't want to lose Thailand also.
I'm thinking they're probably spacing on their next AR, so I'm
Yeah,
actually thinking CNS right here.
yeah, maybe that is better. I was kind of, that was the other thing I was thinking about. Maybe the captured Nazi scientist actually is better than Malaysia here.
Yeah, I
I'm
think we
kind
want
of
that space.
I'm kind of starting to think it is better, the captured Nazi scientist.
I'm guessing the odds are high that they're going to space next action round.
Yeah, let's go scientist here, I think. Yeah, that's good. Can you click on the two? Okay, I got them all. And now we want to step into Malaysia
Yeah, for sure.
and South Korea. It's too bad we didn't have enough ops to step into India when we were in Pakistan, but we just couldn't afford it.
Yeah, yeah. We were very limited. I'm loving this board though. This is looking really good for us.
Yeah, especially if they don't have Asia scoring. Oh, they do have it.
They do have it, but I mean, it could be a lot worse.
Yeah, it's still looking pretty good. Especially getting holding D stall through the reshuffle is very, very big. I like stepping into Malaysia right here, right now.
We give them a coup target. It's looking like they probably don't have Vietnam.
I don't know, man. They're pretty wacky players, so I wouldn't be surprised if they do have it.
Yeah, I mean, do you just want to drop the one op from Truman into Malaysia?
Yeah, I kind of do. I like Marshall Plan event also, but I think I like Malaysia more.
Yeah, they also could have NATO, but they'd play NATO on AR1 if they had it, so they probably don't have NATO. Um, if they mid-turn event De Gaulle, that's my only thing. It would be nice to have Truman in reserve. Like maybe we do Cambridge 5, one France, one Malaysia. I don't know.
I'm fine with that also. I also like South Korea.
Ooh, oh, ooh, yeah, South Korea is also looking pretty good.
Korean War's
Um,
removed already. Actually, I kind of like South Korea more than France.
I'm scared of the De Gaulle. I I kind of like France a bit more.
Okay, let's go to do that then. If they coup Malaysia and flip it, it's really not that bad for us because then we can just coup it back.
Yeah. Our plan, if we have the chance, is still to event Marshall Plan, right?
I
And
like
you're
the I like the Marshall Plan event, especially with NATO unplayed
yeah, and De Gaulle out there.
and Warsaw Pact is in the discard, so that can't activate the NATO until it comes back out again. There's
That's
really
a pretty. Go ahead.
there's really no rush to event the Marshall Plan, and there's no rush to space. There's really no rush to do anything here except put ops into South Korea maybe, but maybe I mean we got to put ops into Thailand also. I mean we only have four more ops here, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So
Yeah.
maybe just spacing on our next AR is the best play. I can't think of anything better than that. And they don't have
Yeah, I feel
adjacency
like
to Greece or Spain either, so it's not like we have to rush on Marshall Plan. They don't have adjacency to Turkey either.
yeah, I feel like the pressure on us right now is like nil. Like they have zero pressure on us.
Okay, they took South Korea away, so there's no rush on that anymore either.
Do you want to space now? I kind of like spacing.
I like spacing.
All right, lock in the decal space.
Yeah.
They're gonna be really disappointed to see that.
Yeah, it was the turn one hand was pretty good for us, and the turn two hand was even better. We got great cards this turn. It's hard for red to lose the D-stall through the reshuffle and also lose the decall in turn two. It's really tough for red to overcome.
Yeah, they're very behind on space now too.
Yeah, we're looking good on the space race.
Yeah. Wow, they had a really crummy hand here. Do you want to event the Marshall now?
Yeah.
And then do you want to go Canada or Italy?
Um, I don't know. Canada, I guess. I don't know.
You know what? I like Italy.
Okay,
I like Italy.
that's fine. Yeah, Italy's cool. It's,
Man, 5-5-5 in Europe. That's like locked down.
it's unlikely that NORAD's going to get evented anytime soon.
Yeah, in our hand, yeah.
Uh, yeah, it's going to be hard for us to get mill-ops here. We don't really have a great target.
Yeah, I think we have to coup next action round.
Yeah. If we coup Pakistan with Truman and then fill up Thailand, we lose 2 on mill-ops. Vietnam is a unseen card still. I don't know. I kind of feel like just cooing Pakistan with the Truman and then filling up Thailand with the NORAD on AR6. And
Yeah, I'm thinking the exact same thing.
taking the hit on 2 mill-ops.
They seem to really not want to coup Iran. Oh, wow. They didn't headline Red Scare Purge? What? That's really goofy.
I like cooing Pakistan here with the Truman.
Yeah, I like that too. Lock this in.
Yeah. That was a good time for a low roll.
Yeah. We're in some real line risk right now, though.
Yeah, that's true. I still like going 3 Thailand at the end. Well, I guess if they make us presenceless in the Middle East, that's kind of. Oh, we get an extra op.
All right. Well, so two Iran, two Thailand, right?
Makes sense to me.
Yeah. Oh wow. Hmm. So what's their hand, Kevin?
They have special relationship, Nasser, Vietnam, De Gaulle, Olympic Games, and 3 other cards.
You know what's funny is NORAD might have been our best headline here.
5-year plan isn't too bad either.
Yeah. Um, of the known cards, what's the best hit on the 5-year plan?
Um, well, they're probably headlining Vietnam, but if they don't headline Vietnam, it would be nice to hit that card. And hitting De Gaulle would also be nice.
Yeah.
I mean, they also could have Asia scoring in their hand and not headline it if they redrew that. There, some other cards that they redrew could have been Decall or Red Scare Purge or.
We possibly also could hit Europe.
Yeah, that's possible.
I, I think the 5-year plan is the way to go, though.
Well, I mean, we're just as likely to hit Asia as we are to hit Europe, really. Actually, well, I don't know. Maybe we're more slightly more likely to hit Europe because they might. Well, I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, I think 5-year plan's the way to go, right?
yeah, I think so.
Oh, Nasser was the headline. Okay. Oh, that's a good hit.
Yeah, it is.
That's a really good hit.
Yeah, that was pretty good. All right, so they only have two unknown cards now. Yeah, that is kind of an odd headline, Nasser. Especially with a 4-op in your hand. Why not headline Vietnam and then take Thailand with your 4-op, and then don't even
Right.
have to use a China card to take it?
Yeah.
I'm not even sure if our best play at the end of turn 2 was to go to Iran and 2 Thailand. It might have been better to just go 3 Thailand and 1 Iran or something, and just leave
The fact
Middle
they
East
headlined
presence
Nasser over
loose.
De Gaulle and Vietnam. Well, we can say for certainty they don't have Europe because they didn't headline De Gaulle and score it. Um, we're sure they don't have Europe. But Vietnam is a very good headline for them.
Well, if they're gonna play in a weird way, I don't really think we can infer what's in their hand based on the way they've played so far.
Yeah, that's true. Well, good thing they didn't hit Iran. Hmm. Oh, this is going France, right?
Yeah,
All right. I really like Angola, Laos, Cambodia, and Thailand here.
yeah, that sounds good to me.
Oh yeah, and then we can just fight for the domination by blocking country count.
This looks good. Yeah.
Actually, do you want to go? This might be better. Indonesia, Laos, Cambodia, and Angola. Because this way, if they have the decal, we can keep Indonesia if we want to keep it.
Yeah, okay, yeah, this is good. Yeah. Can you click on the 3? Okay, I got them all. Double space is really nice to have this turn.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we can even event Suez Crisis if we wanted to.
I like double spacing and holding the Suez Crisis. Also, they might have redrawn blockade.
So what I like doing here is Laos, Cambodia, Thailand. What do you think of this?
Yeah, lock that in. I guess going Thailand, Laos, and Zaire would have been a little bit better, but this is probably fine.
Yeah.
This is going to be a really tough mid game for them.
Yeah.
Getting, unless they have the decal in their hand right now, or pick it up next turn. They really need to be able to get some access before the end of turn 4 somehow. If I were them, I would be thinking about expanding from Panama.
Into like Colombia.
Yeah, either trying to run to Colombia or um, Cuba or both. I don't know if I'd do it right now, but I mean, I guess it depends on what the rest of their hand is, but that's definitely one thing I would be considering if I was them. Of course, if they have Asia
As,
scoring in their hand, they got to be thinking about that first, like India.
yeah, as a Yogi Berra would say, it's getting late early.
Yeah, yeah. I've never heard that one before.
All right, so we've got to respond to that, right? Um,
I like Zaire for the third one.
yeah, how about that? Look good.
Yeah, I like that. What a great hand we have.
Yeah, this is now that they've played De Gaulle, we can really play Suez if we want to.
I like holding the Suez and double spacing.
I like the option for us to keep holding D style because they could get salt.
Yeah, but we could get overloaded on red cards, and then we would have to event stuff that we don't want to event. Especially,
Assuming we're gonna play NATO, we're gonna hold a red card anyway.
yeah, yeah. Let's hold Suez.
Okay.
Because if we pick up something like lone gunman and blockade, then we're in trouble. Or if we pick
Yeah.
up lone gunman and they event blockade next turn, we're in trouble that way also. Or we could draw things like decall. A lot of lone gunman draws are bad for us.
Yeah, it's not worth the risk. I see what you're saying.
And yeah, they could pick up salt, but I don't know. I just feel like the risk of getting overloaded on bad red cards is worse.
So space D style next for reaction round again.
Yeah, I like that. They're kind of playing like they do have Asia scoring in their hand. Oh, they
Huh.
do. Yeah, they do have it.
That was why did they not play that earlier? Because I feel like even after Impulse One, they had the ability to. No, because Eastern European Unrest we blocked it. Okay.
I think they
Yeah.
could have headlined it, and I don't know. I guess if we headline IP war and flip Pakistan, that would have.
Oh, you know what really messed them up? They didn't consider we'd get Japan, and then we could block the country count. That really messed them up.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they didn't consider us getting Japan.
But
That's
even
why we
after
were
we got
playing
Japan,
destroy.
didn't they have the Asia Dom? Even after we got Japan, I think they still had it, didn't they? 3-2.
Once we got Thailand and Indonesia, it blocked it.
Yeah, they could have headlined. I don't know. I guess if they don't have defectors in their hand, they could have been worried about defectors headline also. I suppose.
If they headlined Vietnam revolts, they for sure would have gotten it, in my opinion, because then they would have gotten Laos, Cambodia. So it's they would have gotten it if they did some things differently.
Anyway, go ahead
Um,
and space the D stall.
yeah. Oh, we hit that too. This is crushing now.
Yeah, they really needed to get that Asia Dom down, or at least take India and get one more point there.
Yeah, they left a point on the board there.
I don't know. Maybe they don't have enough ops to take India. I mean, they put a lot of ops in Southeast Asia though. If you're gonna, yeah, those ops probably would have been better spent in India instead of trying to do that Southeast Asia stuff. It's just too easy for us to block that with a minimal amount of ops.
Yeah, Kevin. So we want to play NATO right now, right?
No, space, 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 space.
Well, so that's kind of what I'm thinking. Now that they've played, I think the three ops on the board are more valuable than the space opportunity, and we leave the opportunity to space two ops if we don't space now.
Yeah, but
So I
they're
think that we play Suez and we just use one op to repair UK, and then we put ops in South Africa or Algeria or somewhere else.
well, yeah. I guess three ops is kind of good.
So I'd really like to have South Africa or Algeria with those Suez ops and get it out of the deck.
I like Algeria and Mexico a lot more than South Africa.
Okay, yeah, I agree with that.
Another country we could think about is Cameroon. Not now, but on the next AR.
Yeah, last AR. Yeah, I agree. So I like triggering the Suez and then one UK and then two Algeria or something, or like one Mexico or something like that. We could even go one Algeria, one Mexico, and use NATO to do something on the last AR.
I think we actually should leave UK open because special relationship is in the discard, and then take
Oh, you can go Spain,
Spain.
Portugal, or Greece.
Spain is good against
Yeah.
brush war.
Yeah. 100% agree. So yeah, trigger the Suez.
Yeah, okay.
I think that's a really smart idea. I really like this.
Yeah, now that I think about this a little bit more, I'm starting to like it more too. Because Mexico is very good right here. And so is Algeria, and so is Cameroon.
All right, lock that in.
I'd rather put two into Mexico.
Okay, yeah,
I don't think it really matters, but I think it just makes more sense to do it that way.
that's fair.
Yeah, okay, let's do this, yeah. I don't think that's really gonna matter, though. It probably won't matter. I don't really see how it could matter. I guess if they would go like three Iran, oh well, I guess it still wouldn't matter. I guess because, well, yeah, it would because if they go three Iran right here, then we still want to go Cameroon and get our Middle East presence back.
Yeah.
But I guess we would still have enough to do all that and then put the fourth one in Mexico. So yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter. It all works out either way because we have a four op at the end here.
This is like really crushing. Like this is really nice.
Yeah, Middle East is looking pretty ugly, but I don't really feel like we should put any more ops into it.
Yeah, we're just fighting for presence in the Middle East.
Yeah, I'd rather just risk losing the presence instead of dumping more ops into the Middle East right now. Because Algeria and Cameroon are so good. Putting another op in too,
Angola.
Thailand would be nice too because if they headline decall next turn, they could flip it with the China card.
Yeah, that's true.
Or if
I'm
they
actually
headline
thinking Angola.
ABM, they could hit Thailand. Although I don't know if that's really the best use of ABM unless Southeast Asia scoring maybe is their only scorecard in their hand. Maybe I don't know. I guess I
So
don't. I don't know. Maybe Thailand is not necessary. Maybe Thailand.
um
Maybe Thailand is bad. Actually, I don't know if I like Thailand. Actually, I do like Algeria and Cameroon a lot.
yeah. I mean, I'm thinking this.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Thailand really is worth it here.
I mean, Asia scored. I like Angola a bit more. If Asia hadn't been scored, I'd like Thailand.
Okay, let's do this.
Oh, here we go. There's some good stuff in here. It's gonna be grain sales, right?
Um, yeah, I like it.
And then we can just OAS into South and then try to get something in the scoring. This is honestly looking really good. They don't get the one small step either, so they're like going to be way behind in space for a while.
We have enough to take South America control, right? Or do we? How many ops do we need there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ops plus the OAS. What is that? 3, 4, 5. Hmm.
I don't think we have the ops for control.
We would have to do something odd to get it, but it might be worth it because it's huge. Although, wow, we need to step into Nigeria also, though. Hmm.
Yeah. I think cooing Panama, assuming they don't do anything like decall or anything crazy, is going to be our play here with grain sales, right?
Yeah, I like Panama coup. It's a nice way to get mill ops. So it would be between bear trap and one small step. That would be 5.
Hmm.
Okay, so they're gonna know our whole hand.
Oh wow.
Uh,
I don't like returning it.
you don't? I kind of do.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I like returning this, and then we get our full mill ops from the Panama coup.
Yeah.
That card
We're gonna
sucks for
probably get
them.
mill up anyway, because we're probably gonna counter coup. Well, it depends on what they do in camper.
That
Yeah, I like returning it too.
I think
You want to just
returning.
return it for
Yeah, I think
Panama?
returning it is better in coup Panama here.
All right, lock this in.
Yeah, yeah. I like it. Oh, big time roll.
Big roll.
Also, I'd just like to. I think we can get South America scoring here if we play Europe scoring, and then let socialist governments go off after we play Europe scoring, and then use some
Yeah.
of the socialist governments ops to complete our South America scoring control. I think that would be enough, right? Because let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The OAS is 2, one small step is 2, bear trap is 3, so that's 7. And then if we put 2 of the socialist governments ops into South America, and then we would just give up Nigeria. We really don't need to put any of the socialist government ops back into Europe after that event goes off.
Yeah. I'm a little worried about them flipping Zaire, but on the other hand, I kind of want to just well, you know, how about, I'm just showing this for example. What do you think of this, Kevin? Just lock up Zaire.
I like the Zaire more than I like the Saharan states.
We also could just drop Europe now and then give them the chance of flipping Zaire.
I like Zaire. I think Zaire's good. I just don't like the Saharan states part of it.
I like going for Don.
It's too easy for them to just coup that though, and then we can't do anything about it.
Yeah, but I mean, then they have to coup it, right? They have to spend
But they
effort.
but they only have one mill up, and we could starve them for from their second mill up.
Okay, so that do you want that to be the plan for the rest of the turn is to not go into non-battlegrounds?
Yeah, I want to just go South America battlegrounds for the rest of the turn after we go Europe scoring, and just starve them for their last mill up.
Okay.
And we've got some pretty good other options here, like Angola, Algeria, Mexico, Philippines, Indonesia, Thailand, South Africa for this.
Out of all of those, I like the Philippines and South Africa the most. Probably South Africa.
I'm cool with South Africa.
Okay, lock in South Africa.
Yeah, I like this. And this should still leave us enough ops to take South America control unless they uh, get South America presence right now. But I think the only card they can do that with is Junta.
Junta would be very annoying, but that'd probably be a better headline than Lone Gunman. Lone Gunman indicates they probably don't have Junta.
Yeah. Yeah, Junta is literally the only card that they could possibly get over there with. Can you click on the 4? Okay, I got them all. Also, I'd just like to point out that they could have blockade in their hand right now. Just throwing that out there. Not that it's
Yeah, I don't think
terribly.
that with this hand we're at risk of getting hit with that. Oh, what are they realigning? That's a weird play,
I like
considering we have OAS.
I like doing OAS right now. Or
Yeah.
no, I like Europe scoring right. Or well,
Europe.
actually,
Yeah.
maybe OAS is better on second thought because they
No,
might.
I think we just want it. I think we want the lockdown Dom out of our hand.
Okay, let's go Europe. I like it. We're gonna be at almost 20 if we get South America scoring
Yeah.
or control. I mean,
I like late turn eventing the bear trap like AR7.
no, we need those ups to take South America control.
Yeah. Hmm. All right, now the OAS, right?
Yeah,
Do you want to go Chile, Venezuela?
I like Brazil a little bit more than Venezuela.
Okay, lock that in.
Or wait a minute, actually, maybe Venezuela is better on second thought.
I like the Uruguay access. I think Brazil is better.
Okay, this is good.
Chile, yeah, Brazil is better. Brazil's definitely better.
Well, they might have ABM or Brush War in their hand, and then they would be able to flip Brazil instead of flipping Venezuela. And
We probably want to step into Colombia if that happens. To force, well, I don't know. We'd probably just drop south. Either way, if they flip a country, we'd probably just want to drop south at that point.
well, we have to get our presence too.
Yeah. I like Brazil. I like Brazil.
Hmm. I don't know because if they flip Venezuela with ABM instead of flipping Brazil with ABM, then we can beat them to Uruguay. Although I guess there's really no reason for us to take Uruguay anyway because we're not going to get Dom if they
Yeah.
do that. Okay, well I guess it doesn't really matter. I don't think it really matters.
I mean, if you want to go Venezuela, we know they have the Panama Canal, so they might play it to give us presence, like give us a country there. It's a thought.
I think the more I think about it, the more I think it doesn't really matter.
Okay, just Venezuela.
Yeah, I'm cool with either one. I like I guess like if they flip either one of them with ABM, I guess is equally bad. And it's kind of unlikely that they have that card in their hand anyway. Same thing.
They're in for a painful mid-war, where they're already seeing some fruits of that.
Realign. That's smart.
Wow,
Ooh, ouch. Wow.
that was pretty good. So how about we just give up on South now and just like space sock Cubs or something?
I'm cool with playing South America scoring right here.
They might give us Ask Not. So I kind of like spacing rather than playing the scorecard. But yeah, we could play the scorecard.
Yeah, they might have Junta in their hand.
Yeah, good. Yeah, just drop the
Well,
drop.
on the other hand, they might give us presence back if they play Panama. I don't know. They're probably not
Yeah,
going to do that.
it's
Hmm.
unlikely they play Panama,
Yeah, it
but it's possible.
would be very odd for them to realign and then give it right back to us. I guess they're probably not going to play Panama. I kind of like playing the scorecard here. I guess.
Okay, just drop the scoring.
Yeah, I think so. Just in case they have Junta.
Now I'm going back to thinking we should bear trap last AR.
We could hold Brezhnev and double space and bear trap on the last AR. That's one option.
I think we space Quagmire here no matter what, right? Well, Quagmire could be useful if they like blockade us and we get stuck. Well, no, we can't get stuck with Ongum and it got played. So I think we just space Quagmire now, right?
I like spacing Quagmire and socialist governments.
Yeah, let's just start with Quagmire.
Okay.
Already at headline peak and they're not even at space one. We might be getting to discarding soon.
Yeah, that has some big potential.
The space sock govs.
I like that, yeah.
Now we finally fail a space.
I think we missed one on turn 3 also, didn't we? I think
Uh,
we missed one on turn 1 also. Or no, we didn't space on
we didn't
turn
space
1.
turn one.
Yeah.
No, we hit the D style space.
Oh, okay. Or didn't we
So
miss? Didn't we
they have a
miss
much
one
now on
and
one other card.
on turn 3? I think we missed one and hit one, didn't we? Or
Well, it's turn. Yeah. Um. No, because we played Suez,
oh
right?
yeah, yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah. Well, anyway, we got headline peak.
Yeah,
Yeah,
headline.
we really don't have a good alternative play on AR7 here. I mean, we could
Mm.
we could go for Central America Dom. Well, actually, I kind of like not bear trapping now because I
Yeah,
want to step.
Brezhnev, two Brazil, one Venezuela.
I kind of like one Guatemala here to give us the Central America Dom. Of course, that's bad against Che.
How about this? Just Dom in two regions.
Oh yeah, I like that even more. Yeah, that looks
Yeah,
actually really good.
lock that in.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh wow, Junta. This is a lot of good cards for us. The headline peak too. Cuban Missile, they actually can't coup the entire turn if we headline that.
Unless they have Fidel or Liberation
Or
Theology in their hand.
Liberation, yeah.
Wow.
Cuban Missile is actually looking pretty good to me.
Bear Trap's
As
kind of a
doing-
good headline too.
Yeah, but actually if we headline Cuban Missile, they can't coup us the whole turn.
Yeah, that's true. I kind of like that too.
And
Hmm.
then we can get our mill ops by cooing Cameroon and event the arms race, assuming they don't get mill ops.
Of course,
So a lot of
if we headline Bear Trap, then we can coup Nigeria, unless
that
they
is true.
drop the DEFCON in the headline by headlining something like "We Will Bury You."
Depends a lot on what they decide to headline here. Then I think we just wait to see what their headline is, and then we decide. 'Cause it really depends.
Yeah,
But this is like a really good hand. Like this is great.
I guess their only card they can lower DEFCON with is "We Will Bury You" here. I don't see anything else that does it.
Yeah, we'd actually be happy to see that because we'd block it with the UN.
Oh yeah, that would be nice. I haven't seen that happen in a long time.
I'm really liking the Cuban Missile though. Well, we'll see what they headline.
And then we can event the UN on Allende and not hold any cards.
Yeah, you know what? I'm really surprised they played Long Gunman last turn because DEF CON is probably their main way of winning now because this board looks really bad.
Yeah, it's not looking good for them.
I think
Especially,
I want to get that
especially,
off of the Philippines.
especially because we got the junta. That's really a big swing. The junta.
Yeah, I want to get Greece in the Philippines.
Yeah.
Just do everything in our power to lock down this board, get Thailand up to 4, like you were saying.
The bad thing about headlining Bear Trap is that they might be able to get out of a really bad hand by discarding stuff like Voice of America and Pope and Camp David and
Yeah.
Nixon and OMID and Puppet Governments. There's a lot of cards that they want to discard.
Oh, okay. This is
That's
interesting.
probably pulling the D stall, right?
Yeah, it's got to be pulling the D style.
And that'll put the DEFCON up to 5.
So I'm actually liking the Cuban Missile Crisis a lot less with that play.
Yeah, it'll pop the DEFCON back up to 4. Well, on the other hand, well, let's think about this for a second. So the Cuban Missile Crisis would take it down to 2, then the Salt would pop it back up to 4, and they have D-Stall in their hand, and then on their AR1, they would probably event the D-Stall
Yeah, you know what? That actually deflects D-stall ops into Cuba because the DEF CON's at 4 and they can't coup down. So we actually get free coups pretty much.
Yeah, right. Because like, what are they going to do with the D-stall? I mean, I guess they could go to Cuba with the D-stall, and then immediately have enough to coup back.
Yeah, but that's really not good. Like they want those D-stall ops going into South America. So if they put D-stall ops in Cuba, we're feeling pretty happy about that.
Yeah,
And we have Junta too to like realign them out possibly.
the Cuban Missile Crisis might
Yeah, I'm
still,
really liking the CMC the more I think about it.
yeah, it might still work pretty good on this Salt headline here. It's really a big. See, the other thing is like, if they put two into Cuba with the D-stall, we coup down to DEFCON 3, then what are they going to remove both of them from Cuba and lose their presence there? I mean, maybe if they have
Yeah.
Fidel or Liberation in their hand also, then they could do that. But if they don't have those other cards in their hand, then they just lose their presence in Cuba. To
What I
have,
bet they'd probably do is they'd step into Chile and put ops in Cuba and then not clear it and then just give us the coup on Argentina. Because we don't have a good secondary coup target after that.
yeah, I think I like CMC, and then we can flip Nigeria with a coup, hopefully.
Yeah. I think CMC is like the most annoying thing that they have to deal with. So just lock in the CMC.
Yeah, and it also helps us get better value out of our junta this way. Also, if it goes down to where we get two coups, yeah, I think I like CMC. Yeah, because we could have the DefCon 4 coup on Nigeria, and then the DefCon 3 coup is our junta.
Yeah.
If it goes, depending on what they do here.
So kind of a unique situation.
Yeah, I've never seen that quite go down like that with a Salt headline and a CMC headline at the same time. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
I really like eventing Junta and then realigning Cuba. That seems pretty devastating to me to get them stuck in the CMC.
They're probably gonna have to think about this for a while.
Yeah, this is going to be probably a long time sink for them.
I'm kind of thinking about getting some more soda pop. I'll be right back. Don't bother waiting for me.
This is going to be a second.
D-stall, yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah, so they put three of the D-stall ops around Cuba.
Okay.
So what do you think of Junta coup Haiti? Junta to go to Argentina to block them in Argentina. and then we coup Haiti.
That's an interesting play. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. I kind of do like that.
Do we have anything better?
I can't think of anything better than that.
We also could try to get them stuck in the CMC by going like to Haiti and then realigning Cuba immediately, but that seems kind of weird.
I think I like the other thing that you suggested.
Yeah, just do this and then coup Haiti.
I
We
like
also could coup Cuba, but that seems also very weird. I don't think we should do that.
I like Haiti.
Yeah, just coup Haiti.
Yeah.
All right. All right. It was actually enough to clear them out, which is interesting.
If I were them, I would be placing ops into Cuba and
Just immediately take out the CMC, like immediately disable it.
yeah, I would be putting ops into Cuba if I was them, so they don't lose their presence when they take away the Cuban Missile Crisis.
Yeah.
Is that a slug down at my foot? I think it is. Oh, I might have stepped on it on accident. Oh yeah, it's a slug.
It's like an ecosystem. It's like slugs and bats and
Yeah, there's actually like a lot of different kinds of organisms down here in this basement. We've got a lot of leopard slugs. No more bats, but there were bats. No more mice. There's quite a lot of spiders. Roly polies, gnats, drain flies, roaches.
man. So I think what we do here, Kevin, is we hit Cuba with some realigns.
That would be interesting.
Um, what do you want to do it with? Do you want to do it with bear trap or arms race? Kind of like arms race. I think the odds of us eventing that are pretty low.
Chile is a pretty great secondary realign as well.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that. Yeah, I like it.
All right. Arms race realign.
I like it.
All right, I'm gonna lock him in. Miss. Ooh, okay. Do you want to hit Cuba again to try to clear him out completely?
Cuba, yeah, Cuba. Yep.
Ah, they're staying alive there.
Well, it's still not good. Well, yeah,
So they could place and immediately remove. Um,
yeah. That's probably
so
what they
they
should have
could
done last
disable it
turn.
if they wanted to. They should have disabled it on the last turn, is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I wonder if they're worried about getting cut presenceless in Central America. Like if they don't have Central America scoring in their hand, maybe is why they didn't do that. Maybe.
Yeah, we can keep the pressure on them for a while in Cuba.
Yeah.
Oh, they're not going to remove it still. What do you want to do now? Do you want to coup it again, Haiti, with like a one up?
Um, that makes sense to me, I guess. Well, let's think about this for a second here.
It's assault, so it's a kind of a gross coup.
How far are we to losing the kitchen debates event here? How much of a battleground advantage do we have there? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2,
One.
1. We're only ahead by 1
But
on the kitchen debates.
there's three battlegrounds where we're one influence away from taking.
But they're 1 influence away from taking Chile.
Yeah, but I mean, bear trap, Venezuela, Brazil, South Africa, it's guaranteed.
Yeah, that's true.
I like keeping the pressure up on them. I don't want to give them a. I want to keep my foot on the gas.
The nice thing about cooing a 1 stab with a 1 op when salt is active is that you actually, like when you coup a 1 stab with a 0 op, you actually get on average 1.67 ops from cooing with a 0 op into a 1 stab. So you actually get a slight bonus I mean, you don't lose a full up from the salt, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I say we lock it in. Do you want to lock it in?
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Missed. All right, they're probably gonna remove now. That kind of sucks. I think we did as much as we reasonably could have in Cuba. We got good chances on it.
Cooing Haiti is also good because we need the mill ops.
Yeah. Well, we want to smash Nigeria at some point this turn.
I guess letting Allende go off and you ending the South African unrest is better now since they got into Chile anyway.
Yeah, but if we Allende, we no longer have kitchen.
Yeah, we could do the kitchen first and then the Allende.
Depends on what they do here.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to guess what they're going to do without seeing their cards. Realigning in Iran could also be a thing for them.
The Muslim revolution is a huge disaster for us.
Yeah, well, it could be.
I mean, Lebanon, they went into Lebanon for so we could just coup that.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, Lebanon might have even been a better coup than Haiti.
I think I like Haiti better. They're behind on time.
Oh, they're gonna remove from Cuba. All right, that was a pretty bold coup by them. I say we hit Nigeria with the bear trap. What do you think about that?
Yes, I
It
like it.
it makes us vulnerable to blockade, though. Do we care about that?
Well, Europe scoring is gone. Um, I'm cool with using the 3 up on Nigeria.
Okay, yeah. Send it.
Okay, yeah.
We hit it.
We needed the extra up that time. Now we want to reinforce it on our next AR if they don't take it.
Yeah, use UN intervention on South African and go South Africa, Nigeria.
Yeah, we can do that, yeah.
Because we're pretty far now from losing kitchen.
Yeah. Well, how many are we up now? 4?
What are they doing? Oh, they're probably flipping Nigeria.
Okay.
Kitchen now.
I like it.
Yeah. I like that they burned the China card for that.
Yeah, I think I'd rather have the China card than the...
All right, thank God Middle East is gone. That was really scaring me.
Yeah, that's a nice
Not
card to
worried
get
about
out of
that.
the way.
Um, so what do you think about Allende here and then just going like South Africa?
I'm cool with that. What are the unscored regions here? Central America, Africa, Southeast Asia.
So I'm thinking South African unrest to go Philippines and then one other place. Maybe Jordan, Philippines, Jordan.
I don't like Jordan at all, but I do like Angola and I like Africa. Probably Angola. I think I like.
Well, now I like Egypt. So maybe we don't go Philippines. We definitely should go Egypt, right?
Well, I don't know. I don't think I like
I
Egypt actually because it's not good against Muslim Rev, and we also have Camp David coming up, and Middle East scoring is gone. I mean, I do. I don't know.
I like it. I like it. I don't know. I mean, what else are you thinking?
I like Africa as Zaire and Angola and South Africa and Hmm.
I don't think we need to worry about Zaire, but I could see Angola. I mean, I really like Egypt.
I don't hate it.
I think we need to get the third country. I think we need to solidify a third country because we're pretty weak there right now. I don't know. I like this.
Yeah, okay.
Oh wow.
Astronaut is a good hold card.
Yeah. So what's likely to be in their hand? Both We Will Bury You and Muslim are in the pile, right? So Miss Lundby could hit one of those two.
Yeah. Also, Flower Power, Nuclear
And
Test
Flower Power. Oh,
Ban, Red Scare Purge. Those are the 5 4 ops that are left.
yeah. So Miss Lundby looks crazy powerful here, especially with Headline Peak.
Um, it is possible that we can't headline Missile Envy because if they headline We Will Bury You and they have Duck and Cover in their hand, it can defcon us.
Yeah, well, we get Headline Peak. So if they headline a Death
Oh,
Creator, then yeah, no way we headline Miss Lundby.
yeah, that's right. I forgot about the headline peak. Yeah, if the headline peak makes the Missile Envy look like a good headline. It's, even if it hits Nuclear Test Ban, it's really not that bad.
So I think it's Miss Lundby here, right? We're getting purged.
Um, uh, Missile Envy makes sense to me.
Yeah, I like it because we have a high chance of taking a red 4 and stealing the coup.
I like it.
Oh,
I like it.
yeah.
Actually, I kind of think we should event the Ask Not on this turn and just dump Liberation, Fidel, and Decall. In fact,
Yeah,
how many cards are left in the stub right now?
15, so we can't trigger a reshuffle.
Okay. Yeah, we can't. It's too many. But I still kind of like discarding Fidel, Liberation, and Decall here.
Yeah, I like that too. And then we can omit also.
I like
Well, we
eventing the
probably want
Omit.
to omit before we trigger the Asnot, right?
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, we should do that. Can you put the Omit all the way on the left and the Ask Not next to it?
Oh, nuclear test ban. Wow, I completely forgot about that.
That's actually
That's
not so bad for us.
uh
I like Africa
so-
scoring.
oh, yeah, the DEFCON's at 4. Yeah, just drop the Africa scoring now.
Well, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Yeah, it feels too greedy to do anything else.
We could coup Vietnam, but then we're at risk of losing Africa Dom. So I just like dropping the scoring.
Yeah, I think Africa scoring here. It feels too greedy to not do this.
Yeah.
Can you click on the 6 for me? Oh, damn, I missed 2 cards. What happened? Oh, probably the nuclear test ban, and what else did I miss?
UN of South African unrest.
Yeah, I got that. Oh my god. Summit, U2, AI War. Oh, AI War is what I missed. Okay, I got them all now. Nixon event is kind of good here too.
Yeah, I don't want them to get.
Or we could dump Nixon.
I don't want them to get cultural off. So I kind of like keeping Nixon in reserve so that we can keep the China card.
Yeah, I'm cool with. Yeah, it probably would be better to just dump the Decall, Liberation, and Fidel.
This is probably going Indonesia. Yeah. Um.
They probably have Southeast Asia scoring in their hand if they're doing that.
Yeah. I kind of like just omitting now. Event omit.
What about Philippines?
Yeah. I mean, we'd have to burn omit for that, right? Or one of the cards we want to ask not. I kind of like just omitting now to prep the ask not.
Oh, that's right. Um, I see what you're
Unless you
saying.
want to use omit for ops, which I not you know I like using it for the event more.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, so we want flower power discard. We want central in there. We want Indo Pack in there. Do we want to ditch lads? Like we want to ditch lads, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
All right. Does this look good?
Yeah, that looks good. Yeah. They might have Brush War in their hand.
Yeah. Um, oh yeah, Panama. We might have wanted to drop central there. Hmm. We'll
Well,
see.
the the Thailand's a pretty good Brush War target. I don't even know if I
Yeah.
would go for Pan. Well, especially they
You
might try
want
to
to coup
flip
out
Laos.
Cambodia first and see. They'd probably coup Laos Cambodia over Indonesia if that was their plan.
Yeah, I guess so. They might coup
So that makes
Laos right here.
don't have push forward. Do you want to dump the Nixon to the ass not? That's kind of the big question right now.
Um,
I kind
the
of like folding it.
yeah, I'm cool with not dumping it.
Oh,
Nicaragua's pretty good.
yeah, I was just looking at that. Um,
Uruguay is pretty good. In fact,
yeah,
Uruguay's really good.
and then
Peru's pretty good.
I like Taiwan a bit more than Peru. What do you think of
Really?
Taiwan? Yeah,
Well,
because we might need to country count battle them in Asia.
how many do we have now? One, two, three, four, five.
5 to 7.
We already have adjacency in Taiwan though, and we don't have adjacency to Peru.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I could see us dropping in Peru.
I think I like
We
Peru.
also could get another African non-battleground because we're very light on African non-battlegrounds. I kind of like Sudan for Egypt adjacency.
Another option would be to put it in a Central American non-battleground.
I don't know if I like another central non-battleground. I don't know. I
Sudan
kind of
isn't.
like
Yeah,
more.
I kind of like Sudan. I guess also.
Yeah, kind of like Sudan too. Should I lock in Sudan?
Yeah, that sounds good. Let's do that.
All right, so I think we have to counter coup that, right? Do you want to counter coup it with Nixon?
Um, or we could event the Ask Not here.
It makes us vulnerable to Brush in Thailand, but yeah, because they're gonna counter coup anyway. I think we ask not now, right?
Yeah, I like the Ask Not better. I think. Yeah.
And then hold the Nixon.
Yeah.
All right, that's all stuff we wanted to see. That's all better than what we dropped. I'm happy with the ask not decision now.
Getting Voice of America to come out before the reshuffle is really nice.
Yeah, we can knock them out of Libya.
We can also knock him out
Oh,
of
we can knock
Central
them out of
America.
Cuba 80.
Yeah.
So now the Nicaragua is looking a little bit more suspect.
No, that's all right. It's a big pain for him to go back that way. Especially, yeah, it'd be a big pain for him to do that. Surely they want to go to Cuba right here.
They don't know that we don't have Central, but I guess we would have played it. Ooh, That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's another way to do it.
All right. Well, that's bombs. We're probably
Hmm.
not getting Central now.
Uh,
I
cooing,
like Nixon cooing Laos.
cooing Laos looks good to me.
How about with nuclear subs?
Yeah, I think I like that.
Yeah, lock this in.
Can I look at the map again real quick, just for a minute? I can't think of anything better than Laos here.
We could crew Haiti to fight for Dom and Central, but I like Laos more.
Also, we know for sure that they don't have Central in their hand because we saw it
Yeah.
on the Omit.
Oh, good point. Yeah, exactly.
I like Laos.
All right, I'm gonna send it.
Okay.
Boom, nailed it.
Can you click on the 6? Okay, I got them all. Yeah, we're looking pretty good here, I think. Definitely want to make sure that we get the Voice of America off. Oh, yeah, that's what we should have done, maybe. Well, I don't know. It's kind of a hard decision. We could have kicked him out of Libya with the Voice of America, but I don't know. Because if we kick him out of Libya, then they can coup down. Oh, okay. It's going to go
Oh,
like
whoa.
this.
All right. Oh shit.
Now we have VOA for Libya,
Yeah, Libya for sure, right?
and the other two could be, I
South
guess,
Korea, possibly.
I guess Mexico.
Oh, Mexico's better. Yeah, Mexico's better. Yeah. All right,
That looks pretty good.
lock that in.
Yeah, I like that.
Their
So-
board's looking really, really weak now.
Still need one more mill op. Maybe it would have been better to hold VOA for AR7, but I don't know. That's kind of risky. I don't know. Maybe it would have been better.
We can ABM on the last AR to flip Nigeria.
ABM, yeah, I mean, Nixon is a pretty good hold card. ABM's a good hold card. I kind of like ABM coup Mexico. If they take Mexico, if they go like to Mexico here, we
yeah.
can ABM coup Mexico.
Yeah, because they could brush war Panama, and then we're in really bad shape in Central.
If they put 2 into Mexico, we still have a 1/3 chance of flipping it with ABM.
Yeah, I like that. I think we do it on the last action round though to leave it broken, going into the
Yeah,
next round.
that makes sense.
They're in prime trouble right now, right?
They have 37 minutes, so I mean they're behind, but I wouldn't. It's not like a disaster for them, but they are behind. Yeah.
All right, now we can play Nixon pretty comfortably. Do you want to go Warsaw Pact right now, Libya?
Philippines is good too. What about
Right, Philippines,
one
yeah.
Philippines?
One Libya, I like that.
Yeah, I like that more. I think.
Now, Middle East turned really fast.
Yeah, they're not really that far behind on time. They're just a little bit behind.
The way you said that sounded pretty funny.
Yeah, they're. I mean, it's definitely something I would be thinking about if I were. They've actually been playing faster
Yeah, they really sped up.
Yeah, they've been doing a good job of kicking up the pace a little bit because they were starting to get really off track in turn 5.
Oh shit. Well, we lose ABM to this, right?
Or we could just lose the West.
I don't want to lose Germany. I think we just drop the ABM.
Yeah.
Do you want to just event the Nixon for 2 VP?
Well, we need Millop.
Well, we get 2 VP versus 1 Milan.
I like cooing Haiti with this. Or, yeah. I think I like cooing Haiti or Cameroon, maybe. Probably Haiti. Then
To be honest,
it reshuffles if we don't event it.
yeah, I think the 2 VP is worth.
I don't
Tough to
know.
say.
One
Maybe.
VP and one op is the other way. We get one VP, one op, and the reshuffle on Nixon. I think I'd rather get the reshuffle and the one VP and the one op.
All right, I can see it. I like the Cameroon coup more. Um, it's your call.
I can see Cameroon.
Do we threaten realigns?
Yeah, I like it.
All right, I'll lock it in. We should have done Haiti.
Haiti's kind of futile though.
Oh wow. Okay, so we got all the stuff that we were worried about them getting. So their hand is Central, Brush War, and then what else?
They have Central, Brush War, Camp David, Pope, Cultural Rev.
They played Cultural Rev
Oh,
in turn 6.
I missed that card. Okay, their hand is Central, Brush War, Camp David, Pope, How I Learned, and Indo-Pak War.
Okay.
And 3 other cards.
The headline of Bear Trap doesn't seem bad.
Ooh, Surrey's pretty good.
Ooh, yeah, Usuri's devastating. But they have the Indo-Pak War, so that's kind of risky going into India, Pakistan.
Could always go North Korea, South Korea with it.
Yeah, I definitely like 2 South Korea. I don't know about North Korea, though. I think India is aggressive. It's very aggressive.
Yeah.
India or Pakistan. All right, so that's kind of what we thought, right? Yeah, I don't hate Usuri here. Bear Trap, if they flip Panama, we could try to coup Mexico, but we don't have a good coup card. So. This is tough.
Yeah. I don't know. Bear Trap is kind of good too.
I like Usuri as the last AR play, to be honest with you, man.
Yeah.
Unless compared to them having Asia scoring right now.
Yeah, I can see Bear Trap. Okay.
All right, lock in Bear Trap.
Yeah, that looks alright. This is a big roll.
They have to be going Panama here, right? Thailand would be crazy.
I don't know. Well, yeah, Panama is pretty big for them.
Okay.
It's actually better for us to coup Panama than it is to coup Mexico because they don't have any adjacency to it.
But what do we coup with?
It actually, if they miss this.
Ooh, okay. So now.
Actually, wait a minute here.
We could Usuri and guarantee a flip of South Korea.
Another option is to event the We Will Bury You right here and just eat the 3 VPs. And then we can.
Oh, yeah.
And then we can. We almost have a guaranteed double space unless they have one small step in their hand. We can't space decall, though.
Our hand is so bad that.
Jam Mexico instead of that.
Oh, Jam Mexico is just much better. Yeah, I don't know what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's really smart.
We have to. Yeah, I kind of like it.
Our hand is so bad that we're gonna have to give some stuff up anyway.
Yeah. Trade
I like this a lot.
Yeah, I kind of like this. Yeah.
Lock this in.
Yeah, I like it. I think this is guaranteed to flip a country, which is nice, and we still have 2 cards that we want to space in our hand, and we can hold the. We can event Usuri AR7 and hold the decall and let Portuguese go off.
Yeah, so what I like doing here with special is we just put 2 there to really solidify Mexico, put it at 5. so they
Okay.
can't jam us.
Okay.
Lock this in.
Yeah, that looks good. Can you click on the 7? Okay, I got it.
All right, I think we survived that brush war without too much damage.
Yeah, getting a double space off this turn would be really nice for us because then we could discard the decall if we make it, if we hit them both.
Yeah.
We want to get that scorecard out of our hand as soon as we can.
All right, I think we space Muslims here, right?
I like scoring, Southeast Asia scoring right here.
I'm a little scared of missile envy.
Yeah, they could have missile envy. Maybe space is better.
Yeah, I think we space.
Okay.
Oh shit, man.
I guess there's
Yeah,
really no way for them to affect this Southeast Asia scoring right now anyway with Brush War being gone. I mean, how could they possibly flip anything there?
yeah.
Decall, that wouldn't really do it.
All right, so now we drop the Southeast Asia.
Yeah, I like that, yeah. The other nice thing about eventing Usuri at the end of the turn is that they're probably not going to hold Indo-Pak War. That's unfortunate redraw for them.
You want to space De Gaulle now?
Yes.
All right, lock this in.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, we came up really fast on BPs there.
That was a good time to hit a space roll.
Yeah.
We're probably going to have to put into Angola when we let the Portuguese go off. So we'd have to go 1 Angola, maybe even 2 Angola. Or no, we would probably want to go
1 Libya.
Yeah.
Maybe even 1 Venezuela, because South needs to start getting some work.
Yeah, I think I like South America better than Libya.
Venezuela. Maybe Brazil's better because they could coup Uruguay.
I like Brazil.
Yeah. All right, lock that in.
Or no, wait a minute. No, I like Venezuela better in case they step into Colombia.
Okay. We have some mill-ops issues. Do you want to just eat the 2 BPs in the mill-ops?
Oh, maybe cooing would be better. I forgot about the mill-ops.
We're giving them the Angola flip, though. I don't think we can give that up.
Okay, yeah, let's do this.
I think we have a compromised hand. I'm not sure. I mean, maybe Usuri's really good.
Yeah. Feels wrong not to event the Usuri. It feels worse not to event Usuri than it is to...
Yeah. Given this board position, I think we want to attack their Asia. That's their biggest battleground region. Biggest
yeah. Going to South Korea and to India at the end of this turn would be hard for them to deal with.
Yeah, I hope we see IP war here.
Yeah, that would be great.
That Africa is looking very weak, though. That's definitely flippable. But Brush War is gone. That's one of our biggest threats on the board, so that's dead and buried.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's going to be hard for them to score a war games on us if we can level Asia.
Yeah, I feel like it's hard to find a path for victory for them right here. It's very hard to see anything.
All right, so Usuri, they didn't play Indo-Pak, so do you still want to go North Korea?
It's a tough choice.
India seems too risky. I like North Korea.
Okay, let's go North Korea.
We could go Pakistan, but then they have the Iran. They have the Iranian hostage crisis, so we'd lose our adjacency. I think North Korea's the play.
Okay.
I'd lock that in.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. I think Colonials is probably the headline, right? Assuming they don't reform, we'd want a Glasnost coup, right?
Colonial rearguards looks pretty good to me.
Do you want to try to fight for the Middle East Dom? That could be hard to get. We have a pretty weak hand.
Um, maybe after we coup with Glasnost, we can, well, um, I guess it depends on what they do, because if they leave North Korea, South Korea open, then I think I would rather go for that.
And fuck, love the spaced OPEC there.
Yeah,
Into colonial, right?
well, hold on a second, actually. Maybe it would be better to dump Middle East scoring here, because it's going to be hard for us to stop their Middle East domination if they coup Libya and flip it at the beginning of this turn.
I think they're almost certainly going to be trying to coup Angola. Because that's a
Yeah,
but
yeah, maybe Colonial Rearguards is better than the scorecard.
it also sets us up to play South African too.
Okay, let's go. Yeah, okay. And then we want to put it into Angola and South Africa.
I like tapping Burma and then I like tapping Nigeria. How about that? Because country count in Asia is going to matter.
Yeah, that looks good.
All right, well,
It's nice to have adjacency to India also.
Yeah.
It's very hard. We want to dump OPEC as soon as we can here.
Is there any consideration of playing the China card? Because there's no way we can get DEFCON.
Yeah, I can see playing China card here.
If they coup, I'm thinking we China card to take South Korea.
Yeah, China card looks pretty good. Yeah, I think that makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. This is an ugly hand, but it's not so ugly that we're going to come out of this turn terribly.
Yeah, also OPEC, we can tap one of their battlegrounds, so they're only getting one VP from this, most likely.
The other nice thing about not headlining Middle East scoring is that we can take Libya.
Oh, wow, they're going to immediately repair.
That makes a lot of sense, I think.
Yeah,
Let's use OPEC to coup Nigeria.
I like, I don't know, I like using a 2-op more than OPEC. I'd rather tap them with OPEC and save us a point.
Oh yeah, I guess they can't really get any more OPEC points here unless they have Iranian hostage crisis.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I guess there's not that much rush on playing OPEC.
Well, you raise a good point on the Iranian hostage, but
They also
you
could
know what? You know what? You've changed my opinion. I'm actually now in favor of OPEC.
to coup Nigeria with, right?
Yeah.
I think I like that. I think I like cooing Nigeria with it, yeah.
All right, lock this in.
Yeah, that looks good to me.
Ah, fuck.
We get another
So that was one of
chance.
the main reasons I wanted to use OPEC was to increase our chance of succeeding, and then we just fail.
It'll increase the chance that Glasnost succeeds on the Nigeria coup, though, because
Do we want to consider spacing Glasnost? Because now I'm worried about war games. We get a chance of discarding, 2/3 chance of discarding.
Oh yeah, the 6th space box would be nice. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I can see that. I can see that. Yeah, I kind of like it actually, but I don't want to space right now. I'd rather take Libya and then drop Middle East scoring.
Do you want to just drop Middle East scoring now and have no risk of losing the domination to hostage crisis?
I can see that.
Yeah, it's a lower risk play. I'm
Yeah.
just really scared of the hostage crisis.
Okay, let's do that. I like it.
All right, we're playing pretty low risk, but I think that's how we should be playing.
Yeah, and it's not like even if we're even if they're guaranteed to not have Iranian hostage crisis in their hand, I still kind of think it makes sense to play the scorecard anyway because we're really starved for ops on this turn, and we want to do other things like we need to put ops into Africa.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
And we need to put one in Brazil and
Yeah.
Paraguay.
Just repair. Well, we don't have the 3 op to do that with. Unless you want to use Glass Snow Switch or
Well,
China card, I don't really like.
I kind of like.
I really don't like doing that with China card. I think we just tap one in Brazil.
Oh, that's ugly.
Yeah.
I kind of like using China card to take Brazil and Paraguay. And then we get to keep Brazil and Argentina. And this is a pretty good time to play China card because we're getting to avoid one of these bad red events.
Well, so if they realign and knock us in Argentina, we can't retake it. We don't have a 2 op to 3 op to retake it. So if they still go for the realigns, we're leaving ourselves super vulnerable.
But they can't realign it if we take Paraguay because then it's a +0 for them.
If they were a good player, I'd worry about it getting jammed.
I think I like going 1 Brazil, 2 Paraguay with China card right here. I think it basically secures our South America domination. If they want to coup Paraguay, if they want to coup Paraguay, then they can just we can just roll the dice with them.
All right, yeah, our hand sucks so much. I think playing China card is merit. All right, you want to lock this in?
Yeah, I like that a lot. And we might not necessarily get to avoid all these red events anyway, but it would be a lot easier to trigger them on turn 9 than it would be to do it now because I guess Liberation we can do on this turn because we have overprotection in Mexico already and the Liberation doesn't really hurt us, but it would be really nice to avoid decall and South African unrest this turn.
Yeah. I'm really liking the spacing of the Glasnost here.
Yeah, I like it.
Do you want to
2/3.
event terrorism if we get a free action round?
I was thinking about the terrorism event. I kind of like it. Yeah.
They had an opportunity to play as suicide card. They didn't take it, so they're probably not stressed on suicide cards.
I still like terrorism event, especially with Europe scoring gone.
Yeah, it's our biggest scorecard going, so.
What's the country count at in Asia right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for us.
This is a tough looking board. I mean, this definitely.
Yeah, it's not over.
It's not over
yet.
I'd rather be blue than red, but they're not out of it. I love that missed. All right, do you want to hit terrorism now?
I like spacing.
I
like
If they
terrorism
have bad
too.
cards, it's a higher chance of hitting.
Okay.
Not hitting those cards. So
I like it.
you want to lock it in?
Yeah, I like it.
All right, that would have given him points. So very happy to see that go. Very. So that's actually good reason for why we shouldn't have taken Libya because that was a risk.
Yeah, I forgot about that card. So rare to see a country get flipped by that event.
Yeah,
But
it feels like it never hits.
This is a spot where it definitely could.
And then Cambridge 5, I'm thinking we coup the Cameroon to get the domination back.
I'd rather let Liberation go off first.
All right. I want to space Glasnost. You want to space the Glasnost?
Yeah.
Nice. That was huge. That was a huge hit for us.
Yeah, dumping decal is really nice. I guess we could let Liberation go off on AR7. We don't necessarily have to play Liberation first.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking we play South African, but I guess it doesn't really matter.
Well, Central America scoring is gone.
Yeah. All right. Do you want to do Liberation now and just get it out of the way?
Yeah. And then take Mexico back?
Yeah.
Okay. If we're lucky, they won't even put in Mexico.
I don't know what else they'd really do with that, to be honest.
Yeah, it would be wacky not to.
Spurges have been really nasty. I think it was a smarter move to put that op in Cuba to make it VOA proof, but they chose not to do that.
I don't know. Costa Rica kind of makes sense too, because they could lose their Panama adjacency if we coup Colombia. I don't know. I don't know. It's about the same, I guess.
I'm thinking South African's actually worse than Decall here. No, I think we dropped Decall, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think decal's worse. What's a country count in Africa? 4 to 5.
Oh shit, what's this gonna do?
That's our last card.
Oh, okay.
We just have to try to repair that, I guess. Or
Well,
we don't
can't fully repair
necessarily.
it. I think we do Cameroon to change
Yeah,
the domination in Africa, right?
yeah, that does make more sense.
Just launch this on Cameroon.
Yeah, I like it.
All right, and then drop the decall.
Yeah.
Decall. All right. Oh shit. Okay. Hmm. Missile Envy's in the discard right now, right?
Yeah.
No,
Wait.
I
Oh
don't
no,
see it.
it's not in the discard. Yeah, that's right. It's not in the discard.
Yeah, so that's actually a big risk. What do you think about ABM to just immediately retake Brazil by placing?
I like ABM headline.
Yeah, I don't want to get missile envied. I'm really scared of that.
I like ABM.
If we can get one of these two off for domination, Africa or South, we're in great shape.
I guess Voice of America is a good headline too.
Aldrich Ames is probably going to take that out of our hand. Yeah, you know what?
Actually, ABM I think is better. Yeah.
I think ABM, man, because Voice could knock him out of Nigeria though, in addition to Brazil. Shit,
Well,
I'm just worried about the Missile Envy and the Aldrich Games. Those are the two cards that scare me. But we
yeah,
get the counter coup. We get to counter coup something if they try to coup us, right?
I like
So
ABM.
I think ABM's the way to go.
Yeah, I think ABM's better.
Yeah.
And Aldrich headline is good against, or well, yeah, I guess we would know what the headline anyway, but we got the headline peak. But yeah, I think ABM is better really no matter what their headline is.
You know what? There's three cards that are really good for us. I'm not sure if they'd even take away Voice. I think they'd take a scoring card if they headlined Aldrich. I think we keep Voice. Imagine they headline Asia.
Yeah, that would be good.
That would actually be a domination flip. We'd get the domination. That would be one of the craziest things ever.
No, we can't flip it.
Yeah, no, we would because we remove one, two, three, and then we have two battlegrounds to their one, and we'd remove a fourth country. So it's one, two, three, four. It's one, two, three, four, five, six.
Oh, yeah, you're all
We
right.
we would dominate them.
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
That would be brutal.
Yeah, that would be game. If they headline Asia,
We
it's game over.
we got to be worried about Reformer in France. France has to get up to 5. So we'll see what they do. But for sure, we're going to Brazil, and then I kind of like one Angola to even more strengthen the battleground, right?
Yeah, I was looking at Angola as well. Could go two Brazil, one Angola, and what's the country count in Africa here? One, two, three, five, or
5-4,
four. Could
close.
could use the fourth. Okay.
Ah, shit. Okay, so then ABM is definitely gonna have to go into France then.
Yeah.
So for sure, one goes into France. But what else are you thinking? I kind of like Angola.
I'm cool with Angola.
I mean, we also could go Germany if they try to jam us there. Because Truman is, where's Truman? Is it in the deck or is it removed?
It could be in their hand.
Oh yeah, it's out there. Okay, Truman's scary. Um, do you just want to go West Germany and remove any risk of them jamming us there, or do you want to go Angola?
I think I like Angola.
Yeah, I think I like Angola more. All right, just lock that in.
Yeah. Can you click on the 9?
That was a really timely ABM. That really saved our bacon.
Oh, I am missing one card. What was played on the last turn? Cambridge 5, 5-year plan. Romanian, Reagan, Indo-Pax, Solidarity. That's what I missed. Okay, I got them all now. AR7, Voice of America.
We even could try to hold voice into turn 10, possibly, if we're not scared of aims.
Yeah, we could do that. I kind of like discarding South African Unrest, but maybe holding Voice would be better and not discarding anything. Because if we play after we play Africa scoring, the South African Unrest event isn't really that bad for us.
Yeah, it gives us one card higher chance of drawing the war games. We discard.
It's hard to see a path to victory for them here.
I mean, there are definitely paths. I wouldn't say we're foregone to win this game. Like they get Mexico flipped, they have a control there. We don't get these scores off.
Yeah,
They get Asia off.
they would have to really be able to do a lot of work on our scoring regions this turn if they want to have hope of winning at final scoring. And Zaire is surrounded, even though it's got a lot of ops in it. I don't know if realigns. I mean, we might not have time to try to realign Zaire. And if we played Voice of America on AR7 here, then we would have to play Iran Contra Scandal on AR6, and then it would.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't like Iran Contra. It's such a scary card.
yeah, we could maybe just holding Voice here is the play. They can't possibly reduce our hand size because terrorism is gone. Oh, they could do it with Aldrich. I forgot about that card.
Yeah, aims.
That's the only way they can reduce our hand size.
If they have a turn 10 AR7, they have to think about they're getting low on time. It's also past 11 p.m., so maybe they're getting sleepy.
Yeah, they're all the way over on the East Coast.
This one might be going the distance. Oh, they're cooing. All right. Do we want to coup with North Sea oil right now into Nigeria?
That's what I like to do.
Yeah. All right. Should I launch this?
Yeah.
We hit it. That's massive.
It's going to be really hard for them to get out of this.
Yeah. I think we just drop both scorings if they jam Germany. We let them take Germany, we get both our scorings off.
I like going South America scoring before Africa scoring.
Yeah, it depends on what they do. Is Junta in the Discord?
No.
No. Okay. That could be massive. That's a weak card for them to coup with. It makes me think they have a bad hand.
Yeah.
Hmm. Also, Star Wars is active, and there's no way they're disabling that.
Yeah, they really. It's really hard to see a path to victory for them here, no matter
I was
what their
the
hand is.
discard, so they can't play Star Wars, or else we win the game.
Yeah.
Very low on time.
Olympic Games would do it too.
I'm not sure it would,
If they event.
because they'd be the opponent, because they wouldn't boycott.
If we. Oh yeah, that's right. We can't event it and boycott. I forgot. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, what's this doing? Do you want to drop Africa?
Makes sense to me.
Yeah, just play it.
Yeah, I like it.
All right. Ooh. All right. I think now we're in really solid shape.
Got a 50-50 chance to hit the space box too.
Yeah. You know, we actually might be at risk of hitting 20.
Yeah. If not this turn, then next turn.
Okay. Now, do you want to drop south?
What did they do? Oh, Star Wars.
Space Star Wars.
Yeah. I like it.
All right. Now we're cruising. This is going to be tough to get back from. Possible.
Now we can start thinking about. Well, what scorecards are left here? We've got
Asia.
only
only
Asia,
Asia.
but yeah, now we want to start thinking about West Germany and Ivory Coast.
Yeah, I think we play South African and take West Germany. And West Germany, Ivory Coast.
Yeah.
The voice hold in the turn 10 isn't looking too bad. I also don't mind spacing you too to try to win the game.
Che is the space. Oh, or do you mean next?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they'd have to find a way to get more than one VP to stop us from winning on the space roll. So it's 50-50. We win the game on the space roll.
yeah, yeah. I'd rather space Che than you two. Well, forget about Ivory Coast.
Yeah. Oh shit. All right. Well, now Mexico is the name of the game.
Yeah, now we gotta go West Germany and Mexico.
You know what? I think we use Shea actually to go Mexico.
You wanna let the Che go off?
I do, yeah, because I don't think we're getting Africa Dom anymore.
But they can coup Paraguay with it too, and then we're surrounded in Argentina. I don't like letting the Che go off.
I don't like giving up one VP for. Oh my God. Okay, well,
Good lord.
well now Argentina doesn't matter, right?
Yeah, well,
Because they're getting Argentina no matter what. I think we go Shea to Mexico, one Argentina, and then we make them respond to this.
I think I still like you two better, but I'm okay with this too.
I want to, yeah, I want to try you two for the chance of winning. Maybe this Shea misses. I'm not. See.
I don't think it's really going to change our win percentage very much. Uh, which one we space here? It's going to be about the same win percentage, I think. They're spending too much time thinking about this.
5. So the upside of Shea, it burns their clock.
Yeah, they should have gotten that off faster.
Oh, nice. Okay. I love having China card turn 10.
Yeah, this is pretty much over.
Do you want to space the U2 now and try to win?
Yeah,
Nice.
good game.
All right. That was huge.
All right, we're in the playoffs, and we got a
Yeah,
shot at
playoffs.
a number one seed if we win against Washington. Cool. Yeah, good game.
Good game, man. All right. Well, that got closer towards the end than I was thinking it would.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was the cards were pretty lopsided in our favor. I think in that game, they
Yeah.
with such lopsided cards, it's pretty difficult for red to make a win out of that. Very lopsided cards.
All right.
All right, and we got Washington. Let's see here on the August 12th at the same time. Same
All
bat
right.
time.
August 12th is Monday, right?
Yeah, Monday.
Nice. All right.
And then playoffs.
Playoffs.
And I think that game against Washington might be the final game of the group stage, so it'll probably be playoffs pretty quick after that.
Yeah. The fact that we have playoffs now, we avoid all those weird tiebreaker things that um that guy Justin was talking about.
Yeah, we're guaranteed a spot right now. It's going to be us in California and Maryland making it from this group.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
All right.
We're in. I'm going to cut the stream. Thanks
Later.
for watching, everybody.